What's up, guys? So, Attack on Titan, chapter 104 is here. And holy crap, this chapter was insane. I know I said this last chapter, but these chapters just keep getting crazier and crazier. What the hell just happened? like, holy shit. So, let's jump into this right now. If you're new here, I do a new Attack on Titan video every week, so if you haven't already, make sure to check out my review and discussion videos of the last chapter, because we had a lot to talk about. But right now, let's get into this chapter. So we start this chapter off with, oh my god! What the fuck, Isayama? More dying kids? Jesus Christ. Just stop already. You're giving me flashbacks of Feast 2. Okay, so we start off with Armin as the Colossal Titan. He's devastated everything around him. Everything's in ruin. He's just going for a stroll through all the carnage. So we see Armin as the Colossal Titan in all his glory, and I have to say, I think I like Armin's design as the Colossal more than Bertolt's. It's interesting. It seems to be kind of missing a lot of the muscle tissue that Bertolt had around the face and stuff, and the neck. Like, the neck is just, you can just see the spine exposed. And also you can see his ribs as well, while with Bertolt it was all muscle. And he's fully formed. So, his face is especially interesting because in comparison with Bertolt's face as the Colossal Titan, he's much less menacing looking. You know, when Bertolt was in Titan form, he had like this constant grimace on his face. He was just all the time. You know, it's very scary, very intimidating expression. Like, he's there to fuck shit up. But with Armin, he's actually got lips. And, of course, it makes him look a lot less mean, I guess. And like the expression on his Titan too is very somber. It's this very gentle expression. It's very, I think it very much suits Armin, I think. Much more than his first incarnation did. So we see Armin emerge from his Titan. He looks down and he can see this kid. How can he even see that kid from all the way up there? Like, he's 50 meters in the air. Does the Colossal Titan have like supervision or something that he can see that close from all the way up there? It's kind of messed up. I guess that would make sense. I mean, he has to make sure he doesn't step on his allies, right? So Armin says to himself, this must be the scene you witnessed, right? Bertolt. So in the next scene we come back to Jean, Pike, and Falco. The scene where we left off on the last chapter. Jean's diving down, he's about to shoot Pike, but Falco runs in the way. Jean sees Falco, he goes to shoot, but Pike wakes up all of a sudden, she emerges from her Titan, steam sprays everywhere, and Jean misses. And he asks himself, because we always have time for introspection in this manga, he says, did the steam shift my aim, or did I purposefully miss? So he's wondering, he's thinking, maybe he missed on purpose, because he didn't want to actually kill them. So Pike comes out of her Titan, she's still all messed up. Falco grabs her. Someone yells, it's the human form of the cart Titan. Do not let her escape. So people start fighting each other. Magath looks like he's about to go Rambo on someone's ass. He says, protect Pike. Braun, go help Grice. Gabby says, understood. When the guard says, damn monster, don't underestimate us. And John's like, stop. We have to maintain distance. So it looks like they start retreating. And Falco and Gabby are carrying Pike off. We get back to Eren and Galliard. And Galliard's thinking, damn it. The commander and Pike, have they been killed? So he's like thinking about the past for a moment, and them sitting around having lunch. He's like, damn it, damn it. Mikasa tries to slash him, but he dodges away, and he jumps at Eren, he's like, damn it! And Eren freaking hardens his fist, punches him in the face, but Galliard just like grabs him and bites down on his hand, and just shatters the armor. And Galliard looks like he hardens his claws, and he starts slashing at him. Freaking tries to get him in the face, and Eren blocks him with the crystal, and then he sees, whoa, he cut the crystal. Mikasa's like, ugh, he's so fast. It's clear that he's different from Ymir's Titan. And Eren's thinking, so this is the power of the Jaw Titan. So it's like that. Then we see Falco and Gabby. They've gone into a house for shelter, and they've got Pike with them. They're trying to keep her alive. Falco's like, she is seriously injured. The pace of her healing can't even keep up. She has the Titan's power, so how did it become like this? Then Gabby says the cart Titan can't endure attacks very well. She's different from the armored Titan. And then she remembers for a second, she's like, what about Reiner? Where is he? You just said that he became immobile due to Eren Yeager's attacks? So he can't fight anymore? Is that the case? Falco's like, I don't know. He was below the building behind the stage. I feel like we probably shouldn't disturb Mr. Reiner right now. What are you saying? Udo and Sophia. So many others. They were all killed by Eren Yeager. And she gets up and goes over to the window. The guard's like, hey Gabby, don't get too close to the window. The enemy will see you. Falco's watching her. He's like, huh? Gabby sees something at the window. Captain Magath looks up and sees something. Galliard looks up and sees something. And then Connie and Jean look up and Connie's like, Jean, it's here. And Jean's like, yeah, right on time. And then we see a freaking blimp flying through the air. Where the hell did the Survey Corps get a blimp? So it looks like this must be what those references to time must have been referring to. And as we see, this is what those lights they were putting up for. It says, Commander, I'm confirming the path directed by the lights down below. Excellent. Let's continue to stick with our original strategy. And then we see Hanji! Finally! Hanji's back! I'm so glad you are not dead! I was a little worried there for a second, but since she's commander, it would figure that she would hang back. Cause, yeah. Anyway, so they've got these lights all lined up on the roof for the blimp to follow, and Hanji says, alright, it's all you, Olan Gobo. And he says, leave it to me, Hanji. So who's this guy? Who's this guy driving the blimp? Now, there are two possibilities of how the Survey Corps got their hands on this blimp. Either they found out how to make it, or learned how to make it, after recovering all of those secret documents and information and technology that the government had been hiding on Paradis all that time. And this dude just happens to be the pilot, or Paradis Island have found an ally in another nation, and the blimp and the guy driving it are from there. Which would be quite a crazy twist, because we've kind of been under the impression that nobody likes Paradis, everyone's scared of them, and that there was no way that they could form an alliance with anybody else. But maybe that's not totally true. So they could be working with another nation, or they could just be working with somebody who happens to be from that place. We're not sure yet. Naturally, I have to wonder if this guy is from the same place that Ambassador Agueno was from, who Willie talked to briefly in Chapter 98. So then Hanji says, by using the low-level airspace to enter Liberio, we can move alongside the light so everyone can board the ship. We only have one chance at this. If anyone is unable to board, we're done for. The ship will also be shot down. Of course you would think of something this risky. Are you sure you haven't been possessed by Eren's martyrdom mindset? Okay, hold on. Time out. Stop. Armin, you have no business looking that innocent after what you just did. So he says, I actually wish that were the case. If this can empower us. Everything has already progressed to this point. If we can't have everyone board the ship, we will have no future at all. So we get back to Galliard. He's thinking, no way! They actually plan on escaping by airship? I won't let your plan succeed! And he starts charging at the freaking blimp. He says, I will destroy it! And Mikasa surprises him again, and she says, I just knew you were going to try that. Yeah, Galliard's pretty predictable, isn't he? He's not the brightest peanut in the turd. So Mikasa slashes his legs. He falls down. He's like, shit! And suddenly Eren's on top of him. He grabs him by the hair, pins him down. Then he just shoves the crystal in his mouth. And he's like, huh? And the Tiber sister's just wide-eyed, like, oh shit. So Eren freaking just takes Galliard by the head, lifts him up above him, opens his mouth, and just freaking crushes his whole face with the Tiber sister inside. Galliard's like, no! Stop this right now! And we see the crystals just shatter, and Galliard's head and the crystal are all just crushed, and Eren just, Jesus Christ. Holy, what, wow, that's gross. Eren just freaking squeezes all his shit out, and, oh, God. And he just drinks her like he's in a freaking Gatorade commercial. So, holy shit. Did that seriously just happen? Did Eren just eat the Warhammer Titan? What the hell? I almost can't believe that this freaking just happened. But Eren, he crushed her in that crystal, and all the freaking juices came out, and all he needs is her spinal fluid. So Gabby and Falco and this really awkward looking guard are watching. They're like, what is happening? The Warhammer Titan was eaten, and next up is the Jaw Titan. So Galliard's like trying to get away from Eren, but Eren pins him down again. Gabby's like, this can't be! even Mr. Galliard. Gabby's like, Reiner, save him! She's like screaming at the top of her lungs, Mr. Galliard is about to be eaten! Hurry up and save him! We see Aaron, he's like holding Porco, getting ready to take a bite out of him. And we see Reiner's little hand flower, whatever the fuck it is, behind him. We see Reiner inside of it, and he's just snoozing away, sleeping through all the excitement, and he's thinking, so noisy. Let me be at peace. And the kids keep screaming, they're like, Reiner! Reiner! Reiner, 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 Reiner! And they're thinking, please, don't disturb me. The guard's like, stop yelling! Kids are still like, Reiner! And look, Pike's alive! She's still alive, she's kind of conscious. She's opening her eyes at least. And Reiner starts opening his eyes, and he's thinking, why? Oh, you guys. We see Aaron, he's opening his mouth, he's about to eat the freaking Jaw Titan too! Then he stops, and he looks behind him. And it's Reiner! And he looks fucking weird! Just let me bite the dust already. So what the fuck is going on with Reiner's face? Reiner is creepy as hell in this chapter. This isn't normal, right? Like, this is the first time we've seen Reiner like this. So like, what is this? Is this what he normally looks like when he's in mid-transformation before he actually gets the armor on his face? And what are those like little things coming off of him? Is that his armor forming? Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to like, share, comment, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and check out my Patreon if you want to help support this channel. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.